I want to dig in a bit more on the bombshell probable cause affidavit released today. Eyewitness, cell phone tracking, various video surveillance of the car, DNA evidence left at the scene, all linking back to Bryan Kohberger. Now, we learn that authorities believe that Dylan Mortensen, one of the roommates who survived, came face-to-face with the killer. DM said she heard who she thought was victim Kaylee Gonzalez say something to the effect of, "There's someone here." DM stated she opened her door a second time when she heard what she thought was crying coming from victim Xana Kernodle's room. DM then said she heard a male voice say something to the effect of, "It's okay, I'm going to help you." DM stated she opened her door for the third time after she heard the crying and saw a figure clad in black clothing and a mask that covered the person's mouth and nose walking towards her. The male walked past DM as she stood in a frozen stock phase. The male walked towards the back of the sliding glass door. DM locked herself in a room after seeing the male. DM did not state that she recognized the male. This leads investigators to believe that the murderer left the scene. Now, that is stunning. And this is the next phase of this. This is as you can see, a recreation a bit of what the home looked like, because there's a lot more here. It relates to why and how the authorities are so convinced it's Kohberger. Now, before we go there, because that came up a little bit late there, let me bring in Jesse Weber here from the Law and Crime Network, attorney and host there. Let's start with that first point about the victim having seen the actual killer, something we had no idea about up to this point, but still this interesting question of she didn't call the police, right?
Two interesting questions. Why is she alive? Why did he spare her life? And two, so I can understand that she was frozen. Imagine walking out and you seeing somebody dressed in black. You freak out, you go back into your room. But there's about 5-6 hours where she doesn't make the call. And we don't know what that 911 phone call is. We don't know the contents of it. We don't even know if she called or the other roommate called. But it raises a question as what was happening in that period of time. And so I think that's one of the outstanding questions. And you're seeing already online people coming up with conspiracy theories about that. We knew that was going to happen. But this is a piece of information. We didn't even know if they were awake at the time. So the idea that she eyewitnessed somebody, saw the bushy eyebrows, and then police found Kohberger a few weeks later, and that identification that she gave matched to him. Height, build, bushy eyebrows. And again, it's not like she made a positive identification. Hey, does anybody in this lineup look like somebody? Her description matched somebody that they just independently found. And I think that's what's huge about it.
All right, let's move on to the car, because I want to talk about that. They identified a vehicle right in front of and around the house between 3:29 and 4:20 a.m., precisely when Dylan heard the commotion and saw the man. We learned from the affidavit, these sightings show suspect vehicle 1 is what they refer to it as, makes an initial 3 passes by the residence where the murders occurred. They say upon review of the video, there are only a few cars that enter and exit this area during this time frame. Suspect vehicle 1 can be seen entering the area a 4th time, 4 times, at approximately 4:04 a.m. Suspect vehicle 1 is next seen departing the area of the King Road residence at approximately 4:20 a.m. at a high rate of speed. So at this point in the investigation, Jesse Weber, law enforcement identifies the vehicle as a white Hyundai Elantra, initially 2011 to 2013. They then adjust it to 2011, 2016. I think that'll be something defense attorneys will hit on. Using that, they eventually link a car that fits the description back to the area where Bryan Kohberger lived and was both before and after the murders, and where a car fitting the description was seen leaving and returning the morning of the murders.
That's exactly right. So they have this car on tape going to all the key locations at all the wrong times for him. Later on, they actually have surveillance video of him leaving that very car. It's registered to him.
That's to me the knockout, right?
It is, but the most important thing is what you just said, the car going back and forth. Do you know what that is? That's deliberation. Remember, he's charged with 4 counts of first-degree murder. Premeditation, planning. Every time he circled around, allegedly circled around and then stopped there, that's him deliberating on what he's doing. So that's the planning, that's the premeditation. That's why he's charged with what he's charged with, and I think that's an important point as well.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.